Disclaimer: recreations of scenes have been altered and translated in consideration of a foreign audience. If you are non-Filipino, you're welcome to subscribe. If you're a Filipino, you're welcome to subscribe. Please subscribe. Starts off with Popoy and Basha suspecting each other of cheating because they catch each other being with another person in a hotel. Right away we're thinking who these people are. Then they have a fight because it looks like both of them hooked up with the person they are with in this hotel. It's great that they have this kind of conflict so we can see how they react to that situation and reveal their character. Now because of the fight, Basha is upset and wants to leave the house, presumably Popoy as well. This scene in the bathroom with Basha taking her stuff is a great way to exposit their history. She's taking all her stuff and Popoy's like, "That's my toothbrush. I developed those pictures." Now Popoy's trying to talk her into not leaving. Then he's like, "I love you." Basha, out of habit, says, "I love you" back, forgetting about how she felt at that moment. You can observe in this scene the kind of power dynamic they have. Popoy is being very confrontational when Basha is being nice, being charming when Basha is upset. Then they argue one more time at dinner, Popoy being this noisy guy while Basha's being quiet, probably dealing with problems inside her head. Now you can totally see how Popoy is unable to read into Basha's mind. One might say Popoy is being inconsiderate, blah blah. But you really can't blame the guy, because Basha is being so hard to read. Here's what I mean. What's wrong? I need space. Here's your space. And a few moments later, she flips out over not having a piece of fried chicken. "Boy, give me some fried chicken skin, only for now." "Bash, that's cholesterol, only I can eat cholesterol." Then Basha just scoops out of there.
Rage quit.
So this scene seems like a goofy way to start a conflict, even though that chicken skin looks tasty as f***. But this argument alone reveals so much about their character. Popoy likes to talk down on Basha a lot and won't let her make decisions for herself. Basha feels misunderstood and unable to do what she wants when Popoy is around. The cool thing about their dynamic is whether or not you believe me, nobody is wrong here. This is one of the reasons why the characters are so great and relatable. Popoy acts the way he acts because he can't see where Basha is coming from. He's human. Basha is acting out based on her emotions because Popoy won't listen to her anyway when she's being rational. She's human, and that's what I personally love about these characters. But still, the worst is yet to come. Of course, they had to break up somehow, so Popoy keeps nagging Basha at work again, failing to respect her wishes to have some space. Basha then delivers the final blow.
"I already gave 5 years of my life, boy. It's about time you give me what I want."
Oof, I need a moment. So Popoy is like crying in the corner like a baby boy. Basha attempts to move on, got a haircut, and is looking for a new and better job. Cutting her hair is just another great detail that works with the growth of her character, since she also literally cut off a bunch of other things. By the way, listen to that soundtrack. I'm sure at least half the reason why this movie is so iconic is because of that soundtrack. Like when you listen to this song, you instantly remember the movie, which is also a really cool part of Filipino movie culture. These soundtracks. These very memorable songs from movies that people sing in the classroom or in the shower are a huge part of Philippine pop culture, and it brings back a lot of fond memories. I have to point out this scene where Popoy is counting to 10, thinking if Basha looks before 10, she'll come back to him. Now right here is great storytelling. Hear me out. Popoy counts to 10 and Basha doesn't look at the end of it. Popoy gives up. Right after Popoy leaves, Basha looks. It's a great way for Basha to symbolically communicate to us that I'm different now. I don't answer to when you say I look, I answer to myself whenever I say look. And the way Popoy is butthurt after this really says a lot about his character. How he wants to have everything his way. After a night of getting shit-faced drunk, Popoy meets the girl who would later become his girlfriend. And on the other side of the story, Basha meets some guy that Derek Ramsey plays. So this movie has this thing with the male and female perspective, if we haven't noticed already. And I think that it's cool that they have this scene where Basha's like, "This house isn't kid-friendly, the edges are sharp, dangerous." Derek's like, "Bruh, that's my house." And Basha's like, "What?" It's great that they show this male perspective in architecture and this female perspective. the male and female perspective in this movie is honestly good writing, as you don't have to add too many trains of thought or themes for the audience to digest. You just focus on a handful. So Basha and Derek's character, Mark, become close friends. Soon enough, they both have dinner with Popoy's old friends. All of a sudden, of course, Popoy pops into place. Then this iconic scene happens.
Malaki lang ang katawan mo, pero hindi mo kayang pagtambayan!
Uwi ka na!
It's no surprise that this movie is well remembered. It has so many memorable lines. By the way, that 3-month rule was all made up, as stated by the screenwriter. So Popoy ended up wanting to kill himself, but he turns out fine. Fast forward in time, he's now together with Maha Salvador. Popoy seems to be doing well now and is okay with his friends. He even greeted Basha like they had no shared bad history. Now, Popoy and Basha started to work together in building this house or whatever.
Basha, anong masasabi mo sa aming love nest?
Matalahi po.
Bakit?
Did you hear that? Let's turn up the volume.
Bakit?
No, I swear, I heard something.
Tang ina mo, Jeffoy Dizon! Ang pangit ng pagmumukha mo!
Okay, let's skip that part. This ended up being an opportunity for them to have some time together and catch up. Popoy learns here that Basha never was together with Mark. So Popoy, after learning this, is like, you mean I had a chance with her? Get it? Chance? One night, while discussing plans or whatever, they have a disagreement. Basha being not upfront about her thoughts and feelings, or in short, being a girl. Please don't get offended, everybody. Or if you do, smash the subscribe button first! Popoy's like, I'm trying my best to understand you. What the heck are you going on about? Basha out of nowhere is like, I'm hurt because deep inside I'm like, sana ako pa rin. Ako na lang ulit.
Welcome sa kusina ko. Ngayong maglaluto tayo ng adobong manok. Kailangan natin ng 4 na piraso ng manok.
Okay, what she really said for you non-Tagalog speaking people was, I wish I was still yours. Still yours instead. Still yours again. Popoy's like, I still love my girl though. She loved me at my worst. You had me at my best and you treated me like shit. I'll play part of the original scene because I think it's way better, honestly.
Babae ba talaga yung tingin mo? I just made the choice.
And you chose Wigna.
Popoy seems like he has the upper hand here, and now Basha is the one who can't have what she wants. Which is the opposite of earlier. The power dynamic shifting from one character to another is an effective tool in storytelling. Later in the story, one of Popoy's friends end up in the hospital. And John Lloyd's acting though.
Di ba't ikaw pa nagsabi sa akin na baka kaya tayo iniiwan ng mga taong mahal natin? Kasi, baka merong bagong darating na mas okay.
Basha feels guilty hearing Popoy voice out his feelings. Popoy sees Basha crying, and the rest is history. Maha's character realizes Popoy still has feelings for Basha and breaks up with him. This scene is a great scene because there's a lot of relatability, not just for people who broke up, but for people who have fallen for someone who still hasn't moved on from their previous relationship. And trust me, there's a lot of those in real life. They break up, and to put it real quickly, Popoy and Basha live happily ever after. Or do they? To sum it all up, this movie is about perspective and how this can lead you away from a relationship or build one. It's this perspective that builds sometimes through moments of great pain, and what makes this so relatable is that everybody's an example of this. So it's no surprise that One More Chance captured many Filipinos' hearts. This was probably the start of the whole cascade of romance movies to come, but it shows how important romantic relationships are to us Filipinos. It's part of the reason why familial bonds are so strong, because of this foundation with your significant other. With all that said, I do hope the romance genre does well since it's become a great wall of cliches lately. But movies like Ulan, etc. do give me hope for the genre's future. So I'm sorry if I haven't been uploading for a while. I've been prioritizing work lately and haven't been able to make time, I know. But I do plan to pursue YouTube like full-time in the future, so just bear with my inconsistent upload schedule. If you like the video, give it a like and subscribe to this channel. And comment below your favorite romance movie. I hope you guys like this new format. See you in the next video.